a high regard. And then again, the analysis videos pretty much like pretty much do that too. And it's like we were able to understand like the first season better now that we're older.
Yeah, but like
Yeah.
I think that's why season one, why people like season one so much is because a lot of people when they saw it, because like this one guy I was going back and forth with, not in a negative way or anything, but in one of our reviews, in the progressive review, he was like, well, I was watching, like I watched Fully Cooley when I was like, how old he said he was, like 12 or 8 or something. Point is, he was younger than what you're supposed to be when you're supposed to be like watching like Adult Swim stuff. Like I told you before, like I wasn't allowed to watch Adult Swim when I was like growing up and stuff. And so like him being that age, like a lot of people were exposed to Fully Cooley at that just at that right age to where like it kind of spoke to you because you were kind of going through it. Whereas I've said this
Yeah.
many times before, like when I watched Fully Cooley, I was dang near gotta be like I think it was like 20 or 21 or something like that. But point is, I was an adult, so like when I saw it for the first time, I was like, what in the world is going on? Like I understood, like
Pretty
it was hard for me to understand it and stuff. But I understood the whole what they were trying to go for. I'm not gonna lie, I had to look at a lot of analysis videos for it because I was like, okay, wait, what the heck? Just like what was this going on? Whereas like with these new seasons, like I was saying earlier, I mean it's more straightforward. It's more straightforward, and honestly, it's not really trying too much to kind of be like season one. And I feel like a lot of people are just like, oh my god, it's not like season one. It's not doing this. It's not doing that. And it's like you can't really appeal to those people. And
yeah.
at first I thought it was just like the people in America, but like I told you before, it's like the people apparently Japan don't like it either.
It's the other thing that got me. Like when you told me that, it's like, wait, what? It's like this can't win. This it's like what? This is destined to fail. It's no one likes it. Not even in its home state is it liked. How? I I don't know. It's
Like so I'm reading so let me go ahead and read some of this stuff on Twitter. I don't know what to make of that ending. That was Fully Cooley 3, and it was an overall great season. As we roll into the final episode, I think, okay, nah, this is from Jason, not Jason. Yeah, I think his name is Jason. Jason DeMarco over there at Adult Swim and stuff. As we roll into Fully Cooley Alternative, I just wanted to say thank you to everyone who watched it and Progressive, and I hope you guys enjoyed some part of either or both. It's been amazing. Please enjoy the finale. So that's what he just tweeted out. I'm trying to find some of the reviews or well, some of the tweets out there. Say what you want about Fully Cooley Progressive, but I never found it boring. Unlike Alternative, and it's just like what you were saying. It's like certain people are like, "Oh, this is boring. I like this better," or it's either, oh, I found alternative boring. I like progressive better, even though I didn't really like progressive as much as I liked the first season of Fully Cooley. Or then you have the reverse. Or then you have the radical people that are just like both of these sequels suck.
can't win. I mean, this it can't win.
I love Fully Cooley Alternative, and that ending fit the series to a T. Wacky, weird, and confusing. Yet it made you think: was it a prequel to the first season? This goes back to what I was saying in the review. Was it a prequel to the first season, an alternative timeline, and Haruko just time traveled to the events of the first season. We don't know, but it worked. Well, didn't they show Haruko at the end though?
Yeah, she was in the freaking
Yeah,
desert.
yeah. That's what I thought. Cause I thought I saw. Cause like I looked at the ending and then I rewinded and I saw her. So that's an interesting theory, but unfortunately, that's not the case. That was a powerful ending to Fully Cooley Alternative. I enjoyed the season. Really enjoyed the main girls in Alternative. I like the sort of laid back feel of Alternative. I like Kana and her character arc. I think I might like Alternative over Progressive, but I'd have to watch Progressive again to be sure. Yeah, I think that's
Been
like the
might.
last of the tweets that I'm seeing here. Oh no, here's one more. Fully Coil Alternative was overall pretty good. The lessons were genuine. The characters were likable and realistic, and was visually appealing. But the ending was a big flub. Somebody not satisfied with that ending. And see that goes back to what I was saying in the review. It felt like they kind of wrapped it up way too quick.
Did
Like I was surprised you weren't
because they
kind
did.
of like it was all over in a flash of light, and that's it. That's why I said like it could have been longer. It should have been longer. It felt like it was trying to be Gynax and had conflicting implications on what happened. Dang.
Remember correctly, Gainax is their original studio. Is like the first season's studio.
Really? I thought
Wait a minute.
I thought it
Wait,
was the
wait a minute. Wait a
same.
minute. Let me confirm my own suspicion here. Hold on.
Oh
Friggin',
Lord.
let's say
I,
something.
oh Lord.
Let's say something that I ain't supposed to. uh,
Studio production IG for the sequels, obviously.
IG Gainax. Okay. Oh, all
Yeah,
right.
Gynax
No,
and production
Gainax.
IG.
IG worked on all three. Gainax is absent for both of these series, though.
And there you
That's
have
what
it.
was missing. That's what
See,
was
and that's
missing.
what people are gonna say. Oh man, if Gynax was doing it, it would have been better.
I know why this is called full flat now. God, it's terrible. Oh man, man, I don't care. I don't care. I liked it. I
Now,
liked
do
it.
you
You
think
know
I
what?
was about to bring this up? Well, go ahead. Say what you gonna say.
You go ahead.
No, I was just gonna I was gonna bring this up in the review. I was like, because I was thinking one way that they could, continue this is maybe as a movie. I mean, I don't know if a movie, well, maybe a movie would probably cost more than a TV show. Maybe I would think, depending on how they do it. But seeing how, because I feel like, because from what I've read, and I could be wrong about this. It's like Fully Cooley's it's more popular here in the states, and so they could probably do. I mean, if Tanami, well, then again, that yeah. So like that's the whole problem with that though, cause
Adults went back
yeah,
both
Adult
series
Swim
though.
back this, so they would want. Well, then again, they could do like okay, they could say oh it's a TV movie or whatever. I mean have they done that before though? And would they like the
Only
the question is like would they be willing to shell out money for like a movie like that?
and the only movie I know full well that Adult Swim like push for before they can the show later on, because they didn't like it anymore.
Oh,
Is
Boondocks?
no. Did the Boondocks have a movie?
No, no, I
Did
thought
the,
no, but Boondocks was going to have a movie.
yeah, yeah, but it didn't have enough backers if I remember correctly.
still would love to see that, but
It was a Aqua Teen Hunger Force colon movie film for theaters. That and then
I thought that actually came out, didn't it? That never came out.
yeah, that actually came out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that came out. It was in theaters. It wasn't theaters though. That's the only Adult Swim movie I know of that actually like got greenlit. Hold on, let me. I think